Are you working a job that does not make you happy? We've all been there. Some of us settle there. Others have ended their lives, have committed suicide because of that. My brother passed away like that himself, hated his work and did not want to continue living. And and this has been something I'm very passionate about. And so in today's video, I want to inspire you to make this shift to financial freedom and a life of abundance for yourself and not settling for less, because you are a soul, you are a divine being, and you deserve your birthright. So I was at the same place. What was I? I was 16, 17 years old. At that time where working is starting to become something cool for high schoolers. And my mom was telling me, Mashida, you need to get in a job and making money and providing for yourself and these sorts of thoughts. And so I said, and I was very hesitant, but I did want money. And so I got a job at Del Taco. I worked there for 3 months and quit. Was the worst time of my life. The money was not even worth it to me. It's like, yeah, I can slave away at some place I hate just to use that money. Use that money just to buy distractions and toys to offset the unhappiness that my daily life is bringing me. And when I realized this, I was like, I need to make a change. So I quit. I don't even put in my 2 weeks. I just disappear. I stop showing up. I don't recommend that though. And yeah, so from there, I vowed to myself. I literally made a vow to myself that I would rather die than work another dead-end job for the rest, not for the rest of my life. I'd rather die than work another dead-end job, even for a day. Just never again. That I am worth more than that. My happiness is worth more than that, and yours is too. So after that time, I just started diving into manifestation. I started diving into meditation. I started diving into spirituality, and I was like, okay, I want to center my life around this. So I just started putting the intention very strongly that, okay, and once I graduate, I'm going to take 2 years and live with monks. And just kept repeating this thought. It got stronger and stronger and stronger. 2 of my other friends were supposed to kind of join me. We call it like this, for any of you guys seen anime, the training arc is what they call it. Like when the main character or main characters kind of go their separate ways to get training and to level up their skills. And so for me, I was like, well, I definitely want to live like an entrepreneur. I want spirituality to be my foundation, and I want to create communities. So let me live in a community with monks to get my foundation right and my proper understanding, because I know I can use a community as a business model to make money. So a year later, after graduating high school, the opportunity came to live with monks for 2 years. I did that, learned so much while there, which I'll share in other videos. But just the point in this is that manifestation doesn't have to just be purely money. It is really putting your will on something until it produces results. So I wanted to live with monks. I put my will on that intention, and that intention bore fruit. That intention manifested a reality where I was living with monks for 2 years, exactly as I said. So I want to use this as a bridge to really help and focus you guys around the necessity to change our thinking patterns and put ourselves in a position of success. And why? Again, it's because we are the soul, that everything, we are made in God's image. Everything that the Father has, we also have. And it's vital. It is extremely vital that we realize this because we end up settling for less. Why do we think that we should accept the reality where we have to suffer? God did not intend to create this earth to be a place of suffering, but to be a playground for us, his children. So we must realize that, and especially us being on the spiritual path. I myself have dealt with a lot of this, of being very imbalanced, being wanting to be so focused on my spirituality, I neglect the material world, and God is in both of them. God is everywhere. God can be found anywhere. And one of the most profound things that shifted my understanding of this and made me want to start to make more money, not for myself, though I will benefit, but for others. And seeing it as a spiritual service, a spiritual duty to provide for others and their true needs. And I was down in Colombia. My wife is from Colombia. So I spent about 6 months there in a year normally. And this last time I was just there earlier this year. And every time I go, there's so many people homeless, begging on the street. And I don't have a lot of money. At that time, I did not have a lot of money, but the dollars are worth more than the Colombian peso by a lot. So I was able to help and give to some people who I felt, really needed the money. But still always like, no, I can't give too much because I don't have a lot. And just, a very poverty mindset. And I was with one of my wife's friends who she was introducing me to, and she was expressing to us about like, I know you guys don't like to have lots of money and these different things, but, and she was saying like, I enjoy being able to, when I go to different countries and I see people struggling, that I'm able to actually do something good for them and to, really in some way change certain people's lives. And that really hit home for me, because the reason why I didn't become a monk in this lifetime is because I wanted to create generational wealth for people living in communities. So when she said that, it was like a light bulb went off in me where it's like, we need to make more money. We need to do better on the material level so that we can help others better. So that's when I really started to dive more into developing my prosperity consciousness, as I like to call it, and able to begin manifesting clients for our online coaching business, making more sales, making more money. And after helping people with diet and health and fitness, I want to help people with now financial freedom, using the power of the mind, using our God-given potentials. So the key takeaway in this, sharing my story with you guys in this video, is you have the power to create whatever reality you want. The reality you're living in right now is a reality you have created using your own power of thought. So if you don't like it, change your thoughts. It is that simple. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. It is really that simple. You can say, yeah, there's certain actions we must do, of course, but if you just do these two things, meditate daily, twice a day, morning and night, and when you're in that calm state of consciousness, practice an affirmation that will develop your prosperity consciousness, that will develop, whatever it is you are seeking to achieve. You will magically notice your actions changing towards the right course you need to get the success you're looking for. So just remember that if you're at a dead-end job right now, if you're a broke hippie, all you need to do is change your thinking habits, change your thinking patterns, and opportunities will be opening up for you left and right. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you, brothers and sisters. I have a free community that I help people with attracting wealth, with overcoming limiting beliefs. We have weekly calls. You get support from me and my team on this. If this is something that interests you and you want to make whatever income goal you have, whatever monthly income goal you have, you want to manifest that doing what you love, living a life of purpose and intention, then this is definitely the group for you. And link is in the description. I hope to see you inside. Bliss be with you. Thank you guys for watching. Always a joy.